Yeah, right. Right now, the honeybees are awesome, but they're a pain. Yeah, I haven't used honeybees in forever. Probably use those if we go. We've been talking about playing Elm Creek again. 4X. That would be a good one on there. Is there any way I can run you through auto drive and course play? Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Toothless, yeah. So for auto drive. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that header trailer that's in the mod hub? Where like, I guess you pull up next to the, or behind the header, and then you like attach it to the trailer, and then it like lifts it up and stands it on top of the trailer. I don't know how well it works. Somebody in chat was saying it's awesome. I haven't downloaded it yet personally, and I don't know if that works with the honeybees, but it looks cool. That's for sure. Want to try it with the honeybee? That would be awesome if it worked. Yeah. Okay, farmer group. There you go. Yep. The tri-bind. So for auto drive, what we do for auto drive is we use the auto drive guy, !AD in the chat. He's a guy on YouTube. I think it's more than one guy, and basically they set up the whole map for you, and you just simply download what's called a config file from him. Okay, I just heard thunder, by the way, chat. Thunder and outside chat. But you download a config file, okay? And when you download said config file and you want to put it in your map, you would already have an existing save. So for instance, if you want to play Alma, Missouri, okay, you would already start up your Alma, Missouri and have it running. Shut down your game, go to YouTube, or click the link in chat right now for the auto drive guy. Go to his YouTube channel and search Alma, Missouri. Download the file from him. That'll be it's sometimes it's at the end of the video or it's in the description. Usually it's at the end of his videos now. But he just does like a quick drive around the map. It's pretty cool actually. And you actually put it into your save game folder. So you go into your documents, my games, farm sim, and then whatever save game it is, say it's save game 5, go into your save game. You're already going to have an auto drive config, assuming you already have auto drive downloaded and you've started your save. Just override it with the one you get from the auto drive guy. Right? Toothless, I have seen it, the next at. But I have not downloaded that either. I haven't been downloading mods lately. I need to test some stuff, but I don't want to add anything to this server, so we probably won't. Oh, hey, the truck's in the way. Probably won't add anything because we don't really need anything on here, to be honest. As far as actually getting auto drive to like how to actually like make a truck drive on auto drive, we can run through that real fast too here. Yeah. That's why I don't think it's just him, I don't think it's just him, because, like, his Elm Creek 4X, I think he had, like, 300 hours in alone. So, I think it's more than a person. So, real quick here. You have different modes over here on auto drive, okay? And to open this, you're going to hit Alt and numpad 0 once you get auto drive installed. Alt, numpad 0. So the first one is like your power button that basically makes stuff drive. The second one is your different modes. So you can have just drive to a place. You can have pick up and deliver, which is what you're going to probably use a lot of. You can have just deliver if you just want it to drive somewhere and deliver. This will load and go to a place. So this is useful for like a seeder or a fertilizer spreader. 2K24. What's that? I don't know what that is. And then you have combine, so you can actually use it for like, I like to put like a tractor with a tipper, and you can run it out into a field. But the one you're probably going to use the most of is like pick up and deliver. So you have your pickup spot, your deliver spot, and then what you're hauling. And if you have an auto drive config from the auto drive guy, you'll have different categories, and you got to pick your category and tell it where you want to go. Once you want it to go somewhere, you got it set up, just hit the power button, and away it'll go. So that's basic stuff there. Casings. I don't know if you're still. It's a lot of information. I know. It's a lot, and I know you asked about courseplay too. We'll show you some of that in a minute. But yeah, now what's 2K24? Is it made by 2K Games? Like, is it like a baseball game? Oh man. Man, oh man. Definitely is a lot. So it seems like a lot, but it's pretty simple once you get into it. You know? Oh, basketball. Okay, cool. It's a basketball game at Elm Creek. All right, I'm here for it. I used to play a little NBA 2K, like 12. I remember those days. Yeah. You mentioned that. I played a lot of NHL 2K, like 07. Like a stupid amount of that game. Love that game. That game was so much good. There's so much good. English. So much fun. So much good. Good God. Where did I learn how to talk? I didn't. That's the problem. I gotcha. Okay. I think we might just go with the Stevie one, though, honestly. I really like Stevie's Elm Creek. You know? I really... Another Spectrum truck just went down my street. I'm so glad I'm not on Spectrum Internet anymore, chat. We're having nothing but problems in my neighborhood right now. But yeah, I really like Stevie's Elm Creek, you know? It's a good one. It's a real good one. Oh yeah. Oh, they do. They do know. They do. They definitely suck. You wish you could get rid of it. That was like the happiest day of my... That's way too dramatic. That was a really good day when we canceled our Spectrum and moved to a small fiber company. It was a very happy time in my life, you betcha. Because to get rid of Spectrum, just the best. The best. The truck's going to be in the way here again, isn't it? Always in the way, truck. Definitely in the way. Elm Creek 4X by Stevie. 4X. Elm Creek 4X by Stevie. We'll just fire the truck. Fine. Just fire. Yep. Elm Creek 4X by Stevie, and you can find it either through his Facebook or his YouTube. ! Stevie in the chat. Do I have an outside of PC life job? Hasn't got rid of TV here. Oh, yeah. You can say, oh, we have problems. Do I have a job besides this, basically? No, streaming's my job. Digital content creation. You want to get real fancy with the terms, you know? It's what's on my business card. I don't have a business card. I probably should, but I don't. Nah, this is my job. Before this, I was cutting a lot of grass for a bunch of different people and stuff. We had like a kind of a whole thing going on. Why is this not going? Go. Go, come mine, go. Come mine, bounce. Mr. Barrett, what's going on, sir? Hey, Bert, did you get that rain today? But yeah, so I've never worked like a, never worked like a 9-to-5 or an office job or anything like that. So I started cutting grass when I was 9 years old. You know, which is super legal, but whatever. It started. There you go, Bert. I told you it was going to rain, Bert. I'm like a dang old meteorologist over here. It actually just started here, too. A little while ago. But, yeah, so I started cutting grass when I was 8. And mostly back then I was just like the cleanup crew, the leaf blower, you know. And then I started trimming and, yeah. Been raining since 8 too, so dang. And then we started Puma Plow and I was still mowing a ton of grass. And then like my buddy Casey was actually the one. After my brother like quit Puma Plow and I kind of, it was just me. And my buddy Casey one day, him and I were talking and he's like, you know, you ought to like be a little more serious about this stuff. Like you ought to, you know, really give it your all and try to like do it, you know? And I thought about it and I was like, you know what, buddy, you're not wrong. And, that's kind of when I started taking it a little more serious and, you know, streaming more and stuff. Like, yeah, YouTube videos were fine and all like the Let's Plays and stuff, but really what I enjoy doing is this right now. The talking to you guys live, you know, that's what I enjoy. And, yeah, that's when he was like, dude, take it a little more serious. I don't even know if he knows that, like, he's the reason, you know? Probably should tell. Mulching more, old seats uncomfy, and doesn't have a cup holder. Well, that you just need to throw that thing in the creek. Junk. Junk. Doesn't have a cup holder. You know, I don't ever use the cup holder on our lawnmower. Although I did use it here at the house the other day. I had a bottle of water with me.
It stayed in the cup holder?
Oh, hey, Bear. How's it going? Thanks for the bits. Yeah, trying to stay in the cup holder. It was like half full. Our cup holder on our Gravely is really good. I don't know about your X-Mark. Our Gravely cup holder is real good. I got a cup holder, and then there's like a weird other... I don't know if you're supposed to put your cell phone in there. I don't know what it's for. I'm not sure. I just keep my phone in my shirt pocket when I mow. The old Gravely's, they used to have 2 cup holders, and then they had like this other thing that was just like kind of in the tank, and I don't know what it was for, but this one salesman, he called it a lunchbox holder one time, which it was not big enough for a lunchbox at all. But for the rest of that series of lawnmowers, that's like the old 260s, the old 200 series, I should say. But for the rest of eternity, I will call that the lunchbox holder, because that's what that guy used to call it. So I really like that guy. Unfortunately, he passed away, but super nice guy. You usually finish the road soda before you have to put it down to turn around. All right, Boss Jake. See, I had water with me the other day when I was mowing. That was all. It was a nice bottle of Ice Mountain Spring, whatever it is, Ice Mountain water. I don't know. That's what I had. And then what did I do? Oh, I mixed up a Gatorade in that when I was done here at the house. I had that for the ride back to the farm. Oh yeah, super thrilling stuff here, guys. We're talking water and Gatorade. Okay, look out. Look out. Crazy, I know. I know. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Chat, do you guys remember a couple weeks ago, probably, there was a day, and I think it might have been a Saturday stream, where there was a weird noise in my neighborhood that was very loud and kind of sounded like the end of the world a little bit. And I told y'all, I'm like, I don't know what that noise is, but that's kind of crazy. And then eventually I kind of figured out that the neighbors were throwing some like stuff into a dumpster that they had. Y'all remember this? Does anybody remember this? Because I know what was being thrown in the dumpster now. I talked to the neighbor. Just saying. Sports fan, you remember? Num, you're thinking about getting new more, but you're nervous about a zero turn. Why are you nervous about a zero turn? Because I have an explanation about zero turns that if you're nervous about driving one, there's an example of what it's like. Never used one. Hey, come to St. Louis. I'll let you drive mine. Come to St. Louis. I'll let you drive my zero turn. Yeah, loud bangs, Obelix. Exactly. You know, okay, so they had a literally a roll-off dumpster, like a metal dumpster in their driveway. It was a small one, but still metal dumpster. They were throwing bowling balls in there. Throwing bowling balls into the metal dumpster. So, that's what the noise was. And it makes sense. Now knowing what the noise was, I can totally understand that that's what the noise was. Because I talked to that neighbor on Sunday, and I was like, hey, what was that noise? And he's like, oh, bowling balls. And I was like, makes sense. But you're used to a steering wheel. Okay, so the whole thing, like used to getting or it's like, okay, driving a forklift. Yeah. The whole thing with the zero turn, and you guys might laugh at my analogy here, but this analogy has worked for so many people. Because remember, Dad sells zero turns, and back in the day at home shows, I was always there, and Dad would always turn to me and be like, you know, tell them how easy it is to run a zero turn. Because this was like early days of zero turns where you had to like sell everybody on the concept, right? The analogy that I heard once, and I always ran with it, was a zero turn is just like driving a shopping cart. Think about it. When you're pushing a shopping cart, two hands, and you want to go right, you think about that motion of driving a shopping cart. It's the same thing as a zero turn. And I know it's weird to say driving a shopping cart. I understand that. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So yeah, it's spot on, right? It is spot on. I've used that analogy for years. So yeah. Your PC can run 19. You went from 15 to 19. Farm boy, let's go. Let's go. No. 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 The shopping cart, bulldozer, tank. I mean, it's all this. No, if you want to turn right, you'd pull back on the right handle. No, not push. You get that left wheel to go faster to make you go right. On a shopping cart. Same concept as a shopping cart. Yeah. The biggest thing with zero turns is you constantly want to have one wheel turning. Or sorry, not one wheel, both wheels. If you go to turn and you want to turn right and you stop the right wheel and only use your left wheel to turn, you'll have a divot where that wheel was. You will tear up your turf. But that's very easy to get used to not doing that. Like zero turns aren't difficult, to be honest. And it's starting to thunder pretty good outside, by the way, chat. Oh, it's like dark outside right now. It's like dark out. But yeah, so yeah, zero turns are great. I love it. I love my zero turn. Boomers. But not like old people. We're talking like thunder boomers. You betcha. Is there any clips in our area? That's what it looks like, honestly. Oh. Coach, I've heard about how dry it is out that way. There was a guy the other day. It was a radio thing, and yeah, he was talking about dark or how the thunder. Sorry, Bert. But how dry it is out in Kansas. Yeah. Horse fan, you don't know exactly where I live, do you? Do you know exactly where I live? What the heck, Trent?
You haven't seen that movie?
No, I've seen Ted. Thank you. Chat, he just asked me in TeamSpeak if I have my Thunder buddy next or nearby. OS, you can do that with a zero turn. You can do full speed forward, full speed backwards if you want to be dizzy. Yeah, you can do that on a zero turn. You betcha. Oh, we're going for our next land, huh? Lands on this field just don't really work for me, but it's fine. It's all good. But yeah, you get used to a zero turn, I would say, fairly fast. The thing that people tend to do on a zero turn is they tend to put their hands right in the center in front of them. Okay? And you get kind of hyper. You get kind of hyper and you overreact a lot when you do that. The best thing to do, especially if you have armrest, is to get your elbows down on the armrest, move your hands farther apart, farther down on the control sticks, and just relax and drive the thing just relaxed, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I don't use my armrest.
You what, Trent?
I don't use my armrest.
But do you put your hands like right up at the end of the sticks, right in front of you?
If I drive one-handed, yeah.
Well, okay, one-handed, yeah. But you've also very experienced with the zero turn. You're not brand new. You know what I mean?
Well, even starting out, I don't think I ever used the armrest.
No, I always have them down. But I mean, everybody's different. That's fine. Wait, now we gotta go. Okay. Gotta go up yonder here. Was that disc done? Oh, the more's done. Okay, so we can get rid of this. We need to get our tedder out here, chat. Tedding. All right. But yeah, the big thing is just relax with the zero turn and don't get hyper about keeping it actually straight, because you're not going to do that if you're all tense. So yeah. Okay, sportsman, I was curious. I'm like, wait a minute. You know it's that? Like, you know my Addy? Like, please say no. I mean, there are some people that know my address. Don't get me wrong. There are people in this community that do know where I live, but I try to keep that to a minimum. No offense to anybody, but try to keep that down. Wait, does that tedder work on the 40? That should work on the 755, right? I don't think it works on the Alice's. The Alice's. Yeah. No problem, man. Plus, if you go to a lawn and garden shop, like, they'll be able to, like, I don't know if you're to go to, like, a lawn and garden or, like, a box store, but if you go to, like, a lawn and garden shop, they would be able to kind of give you some pointers and talk to you about it first. Yeah. Wait. Left. Left knows where I live, yeah.
I sure hope he does.
You put it into your save game itself, Hastings, into your save game. John Deere dealer. Okay, and they should have. They would at least let you drive it around the lot for like 2 seconds before you actually like say, yeah, you want it. I would assume. You can ask them. They should at least let you do that much. Maybe not turn the blades on and stuff, but at least let you drive something around a little bit. So, you know, if you go in there and say, hey, I've never used one before, you know, could I just tool around the lot for like 2 seconds before I take it home? They should. Hopefully they would be nice enough to let you do that. John Deere lets you test drive. There you go. Yep. Only have an acre and a half to mow, so not a big yard. Yeah, you just need like a little 36-inch zero turn or something. That's all you got to mow. Maybe like a 42-inch if you want to go up a little bit. Just remember, you get what you pay for, so if you go super cheap, then you get what you pay for sometimes. One tool twice around, sharp, you betcha. Chat, it is a rumbling out there. A rumbling. You betcha. Kubota or JD. Okay. Even, I mean, I don't know about the Kubotas, but I know John Deere has some really cheap, the lower end stuff's really cheap and junk.
Or Toro.
But, I mean, he's saying he would go JD or Kubota, so.
I know, I was just talking cheap.
Well, every brand has their cheap stuff, but. Yeah, the way I like to look at it is if you can buy it at a box store, typically not going to be the best quality. Now, having said that, everybody knows my favorite is like Gravely. There's at least Aaron's now in Lowe's, which Aaron's and Gravely are the same company owned by the Aaron's family. So it's one of their lower end cheaper mowers, but or a couple of their cheaper ones, but you know, every brand has the cheap side and then the more expensive, higher quality commercial, you know. Get a zero turn with a wheel. There's that too. Yeah. I haven't driven one of those. I've always wanted to.
They seem weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
Try to drive it.
Yeah, I think they'd be like different. As somebody that's very used to a zero turn, I just wonder how weird it would feel. By used, yeah. Yeah, if you can find them. Be cautious about how many hours they have. Because zero turns are great until they're not. Like our old X Mark. Now that granted that thing's like 20 something years old and it's got some more wounds, we'll just say. I mean, its engine is not in it and the engine is at the shop right now getting worked on, so hopefully we'll be able to slap that bad boy back together one of these days. I wish we would have had it together for Sunday. Yeah. Because at least on the, you know, machines with pumps and wheel motors and stuff, like, God, when they start going out, it's almost as bad as a boat at that point, you know, bust out another 1,000.
Hey, Dougal.
Oh, nice used one. Gotcha. Bust out another 1,000. They almost get that bad. But you know, like our old X Mark, I think we've replaced both pumps, both wheel motors. Like we've replaced a lot. But granted, we've had that thing forever. Forever. Tried a zero turn when boys it was off. Okay. Your cousin faces Marshall, that's good. It's a rumbling. There's no warnings or watches where I'm at, so like I'm not too worried about the weather. But it is a rumbling out there, chat. It is rumbling right now. But I'm not that worried about it. Not that worried about it. Alright, we're just gonna drive in the field here. Not worried yet. That's true. The yet part might be horseplay. Don't be doing this to me now. Is it because I want it to go around? It's only once. Come on. Don't be doing this to me, horseplay. There we go. Have to look, see what you can find. Yep, exactly. Hey, if you want a 36-inch walk behind Gravely, oh man, I got a steal of a deal for you. If anybody's in the St. I'm advertising right now, shameless plug. If anybody's in the St. Louis area wants a 36-inch Gravely walk behind pistol grip, you betcha. It's got a little bit of age to it, but it's got less than about $800, I think. Never kept outside until recently. Like, just saying. The grass is thicker, more it cuts weird, huh? Cheat brand. I got you, boss. I got you. I've never run one of those. Country Clipper, I think, is the brand, at least that I've heard of, with a single joystick for zero turn. I just think that'd be weird. It leaves like a mohawk. If you're getting mohawk or streaking, they would call that, you need to probably clean the deck. Would be a good place to start. The deck could be dirty, and therefore you're not getting the proper airflow. And no. Can't do a push, you have a heart problem. I gotcha. I gotcha. James, what's going on, man? How are you? Oh, I just saw lightning on both of my security cameras. Wait for the thunder chat. Wait for it. Come on. There it is. That storm's pretty far away still. Pretty far away still. Oh, man. Okay. What? Hey, chat, look, it never happened. Chat, it never happened. Look at that. Wow. You're not pushing an acre and a half. No, I get you. I get you. Every 20, clean deck. Depending on what kind of conditions you're mowing in. Not a bad idea. If you're mowing a lot of crabgrass here this summer, crabgrass plugs up decks faster than anything. You're constantly need to clean if you're mowing crabgrass. You mow a lot of wet grass, you need to clean more often, yeah. That would be, yeah. You betcha. But yeah, depends on the type of grass you're mowing or what kind of conditions you have for how often you need to clean your deck. But yeah, if you're leaving streaks and stuff, I would recommend cleaning your deck, checking your blade out, make sure your blade's good. Yeah. .25, cut it 3. The spot I cut it 3. Oh, I saw that flash of lightning here in the room I'm in now.
I'm waiting for the hear lightning around me because
Yeah. Oh man. Thunder. Oh, it's raining hard out there now. Oh boy. It's pouring. Thunder. Mowing too low. Yeah, don't mow too low. If it's hot and dry in the summer, you want to mow a little higher. Or if it's just hot in the summer, mow a little bit higher.
I remember when I used to cut it at that low.
What, 3?
Yep.
What do you cut in now?
4.
Really? All year?
Yeah, all year 4.
Oh wow. I'm a 3-inch mowing guy. I like a 3-inch yard.
More. The grass absorbs more, I guess, carbon.
Okay.
It's like darker green.
Gotcha. Now here in town I'll mow because of tree roots at my house and my sister's. I mow at 3 1/4.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. Is 3 1/4, or 3 1/4. And once my uncle came, he wanted his grass to be mowed at 4, and then I just adopted it 4 here, and it's like,
Gotcha.
you know, like it just greens up for.
Oh, that's just because there's
like
more
quicker.
of it. You're gonna shade the ground out better too. Yeah. Alma's a nice map you had fun on. Alma's a great map. I love it. Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend going below 3. But like I said, when it's like summertime and toasty, you can crank it up a little bit. Because technically, the more grass you have, the more it shades its own grass or ground, and it's gonna hold moisture and not get as hot, and burn out as fast in the summer. But you gotta give it time to grow out before it gets hot and dry, if that makes sense. It's a whole thing. Most of the time, like at the farm, like, to be honest, even here, I'd mow at 3 all summer. That's just what I do.
But during the summer, I cut the lane at least once a month or once a week.
Yeah, crabgrass, right?
Nope.
You don't have crabgrass?
Nope.
What are you mowing then?
I don't know. I'd have to use like my app to tell me what kind of grass it
You
is.
probably have what does the top look like out when it's like tall? Is it like kind of pointy in like different directions with like seed pods and it seeds out real fast?
This used to be like all like pasture.
Oh, okay.
My grandfather used to let it grow up so tall that we had to like bush hog it.
Yeah.
And then I came in and started to mow it
more often
with the 0 turn, so it got short enough to where it's like on level.
I got you. Okay. Because I mow way too much crabgrass all summer at the farm. That stuff, it doesn't matter if it hasn't rained in like a week and it's, you know, a nice breeze and it's low humidity, that stuff's always wet.
Granted,
kind of like clover.
That always usually is the last one, like to stop growing because it's on the bottom of the hill.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, I mow way too much crabgrass every summer. And I cannot stand seeing clippings in the yard, so I'll mow it. Usually,
I'll mow it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, usually when it's crabgrass season, I'll mow it and then I'll go sit in the shed for a while and cool down, and then let it dry. Because once you cut it, it'll dry. Clippings will dry anyway. And then usually I head back out there and mow it again. And depending if it's really nasty, I'll let it dry again and go mow it a third time. Not a fan of crabgrass, but that's what the farm turns into all summer.
I
What's
got that going.
Okay. How can you get horseplay to pick up bales? That couldn't be a better timed question. Because I'm dropping bales and need to pick them up with horseplay. And Boss Jake, we'll catch you, man. Have fun. We'll catch you when we catch you. Have a good day, or we'll catch you in a little while. Either way, all good, man. Now give me just a second. I'll show you. Let me get that Massey out. Massey's got road speed, so. Now, I will tell y'all that picking up bales with horseplay can be a very frustrating thing. Because a lot of times it'll say no path found or whatever. Basically, it can't find any more bales. And it gets kind of annoying, I won't lie. Same thing with wrapping bales with horseplay. So basically, all you have to do is get you some kind of bale trailer. It will work with the in-game, like well, the ones with the arm off to the side. It'll work with that. We use this auto load pack. It's literally just called like auto load trailer or something. It's in the mod hub. In-game mod hub. All right, so you bring up your horseplay. And pretty much all you have to do, so it's going to know that it has bales because of the bale trailer, and you just drive in the field and hit start. That's all you do. That's it. Now we can get fancier with it. Oh, no, 100%, man. 100%. But you may have to restart this more often than you want to because he'll just get dumb sometimes, or he'll drive into a bale and then say he can't find any more bales.
Can't find any.
Yeah. Plus the other thing, notice this number's going down, so that's how many bales are left. Because I'm currently making bales, it gets a little awkward sometimes because if there's not enough for a full trailer when you start it, it'll say like it'll get to the end of those 14 more bales and then just fire himself. He won't realize that there's more bales. So, but I'm actually not going to set this up on auto drive right now because currently I don't have auto drive set up to unload bales at our buildings, and I need bales at our building. So I'm not going to be selling these first bales. Eventually we'll get to the point where we sell bales. But for right now, I just kind of want him to pick up bales, if that makes sense. But no, I'm the biggest fan of horseplay and auto drive. You're not going to find somebody that likes both of them more than I do and puts up with, like, you know, sometimes it gets frustrating, but I don't care. I'm going to use it. Especially for like what you said, when you're on by yourself, it's just easier to have it. And yeah, sometimes it's frustrating and, you know, it misses little odd points in your fields and stuff, but oh, it's full. That's what's going on here. That thing's full. Or is it? It's 95% full. It is thundering good out there right now, chat.
Oh yeah, I just heard it right as you spoke.
Yeah. Auto. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that VCA I haven't. I'm gonna let him stop on purpose, by the way. Oh, and this combine has left the chat. He's leaving. So sometimes with like little points like he's trying to do here, they get a little dumb, chat. But I'll deal with it. I don't care. Don't care. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? How to use GPS? I'll show you that in a minute. I'm sorry for crashing. Toothless, you can do it either way. First off, don't apologize for asking questions, please. That goes to everybody. I'm all about the questions without the questions. I'm just a guy sitting here talking to nobody. Okay? Don't oh, the lightning. I just saw it on the cameras. Don't apologize for asking questions here. When you're setting up a baler on Horseplay, typically... Exactly, Fire. Typically, I'm gonna run it on the combine course. Yes. Now, being that I have 2 combines going, you have left and right combine, right? So what I'm actually gonna do is I'll run it first. Either I'll run 2 balers, or I'll run it first on the left track and then flip it and run it on the right track, basically. So the baler goes over the field twice. Yeah. How do you get it to... Use the combine course. Yeah, so use the combine course is usually going to be your best bet. Either use the combine course. The problem, yeah, the problem with just putting it out there on its own course is think about how big the pickup header is. And it's gonna technically want to bail as wide as the pickup header is. So that's a lot of unnecessary driving, right? A lot of unnecessary driving. So if you had to do that, say for some reason you don't have your combine course, I would rake it. I would rake the field, personally. Yeah, just copy the combine course. Yep. Yep. So if you noticed before we came over to this field with the combines, I copied it into that baler tractor. I don't know if you were here for that part, actually. But I copied it into the baler tractor and then just let the baler tractor sit on the side of the field until I was done with that field. Yeah. So that's what I would do. And then as far as GPS, I'll show you that in just a second, I swear. Might have been, okay. Can I do this? Is this gonna work? I don't know if this is gonna work. There, it works. No more ads. There you go. All right. Let me grab something that I can use GPS with. I'll have to grab something out of the shed. No problem. Oh, man. Let me grab that sprayer and I'll show you GPS here. Let me get this empty. And I swear I'm not ignoring the GPS question. I just trying to do everything here. And we got something blocked by an object too. I wonder what that is. Probably. Oh, it's definitely blocked. All right, we'll just park this over here for right now because there's really not enough bales. See, he fired himself already. So yeah, okay, sprayer. We grab the sprayer. So GPS. First thing you're gonna do, you obviously need to download the mod. Obviously. Put it in your mod, activate all that stuff, right? Then you're going to hit Alt and C as in, actually, hold on, there's another step. When you buy something, you have to equip it with GPS. Or you can customize whatever you have at any shop or take it back to the store or whatever, right? You have to customize your vehicles. Okay? There's that. All right? You're going to hit Alt and C as in cookie. And got the lightning outside. And then you're going to hit Control and S as in Sam. Ooh, that one was... It's like bright, but it's not close to me, so I'm not worried about it, by the way. All right. You're good, man. You're good. All good. I just appreciate you being here, bro. Might have to refresh. Interesting. Okay, so you're on this page. Ad block. Hey, ad blockers are evil. Just saying. As somebody who makes money off ads on the internet, ad blockers are terrible. So the simple way to set this up is to go to the second tab here and just do A+ heading. And, you know, just like on the compass, you have, you know, 0. You can do 45s for efficiency, whatever you want to do. Put it at 0. That's the north-south line. Go back to your first tab here, or the gear. Hit auto width. And if there is an offset set, usually you just hit this to clear it here, the little arrow. And then on the left side, you can scroll down and you can show your lines. You can actually raise your lines up, say you're in corn or something. You can do that. But now I'm going to have lines in front of me, as you can see. And then to activate it so it steers, to turn the line green, that is Alt and X. And then you're good to go. And there's some more stuff like, you know, you can do Alt plus page up and page down to move the line. Alt plus home, you can snap the line to where you are. Different stuff like that, but that's the basics of what's it called? GPS. Sorry. Jeez, I blanked there for a second. Should have used the planter to plant more rye. Boy, just take that knife and twist it a little bit more there. Just twist that knife, would you? Just get the job done already, would you? Good Lord. I got combines that need to be unloaded, y'all. Where are they at? North side, north side, north side. Let's go. Need that big auger wagon, but we don't have a tractor to efficiently pull it. Like the big Steiger works, but it's too slow. If you get it to grow before Sarge comes back, he'll never know. That's true. That's very true, actually. I just have to plant the same crops in all the fields because he was here Saturday. Saturday night, I think, so. Rumbling out there again. If it was closer, Chad, I would worry about it, but it's all like off the, at least it seems like it's off in the distance. I think we're okay as far as like to keep streaming.
That's interesting.
What?
Well, with single sight on,
Yep.
shows that I'm like right on the edge, like the yellow.
Huh?
But it's like not heavy rain outside. It's like
Oh. Well.
a nice, it's like soaking rain. It's like, I guess the green.
No, I haven't seen it for 22. No. Aaron, have you seen the tri-bind for 22? I have not.
No.
No, that was a 19 thing back in the day, or 17 maybe. What was that? 19? 19.
It was 19, I think, but it was like a really cheesy
Yeah, a little bit.
thing that somebody
It
tried to
was
get
a,
from like 17.
yeah. It was fun though. We used it a lot back in the, when we played our bigger maps, we used to use it. There was one made. Okay. I haven't seen it. I also don't look for mods as much as other people do. I don't keep up with any modders on Facebook because I don't Facebook. So, you know, I've been trying to log into Facebook chat. I actually have been. I've been trying to log into the Puma Plow Facebook. I know it exists. I know it's a thing. I know it's tied to the Puma Plow email. Okay? The problem is I don't know the password.
Have you tried to forget my password?
Yes. And every time I say, hey, I don't know my password. Okay? Facebook says you're going too fast for our system, and it temporarily kicks me out. It says no.
Yeah, because you're going too fast, Sean. You gotta slow down.
That's what it's doing for Bert. Light soaking rain. Let's go, Bert. Oh, it's pouring outside right now. Oh, it's raining so hard.
At least I'm glad I'm not where my dad lives, because it's showing that's like red on radar.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's they're in the red. I'm glad I'm not there.
Interesting. I mean, you'd have to ask him where you found it then, because like I said, I just don't, you know. I don't mod. I don't keep up with it nearly as much as I probably should. So,
On the positive side, it's gonna help the guys that started planting at least. Will help.
Yeah. Pouring outside right now. Absolutely, just.
You have a power outage over there?
I have birds building a nest in my gutter.
Me too?
And it's right, like, not on the top of the downspout, in the gutter. And it's right here on the back corner of the house, so, like, the garage here. So it's constantly, I just hear birds up there walking around. Maybe this will flush it all out of there. I don't know. Probably not.
Probably not, no.
Probably going to end up ripping my downspout down tomorrow to fix it all.
We have...
So annoying.
I think it's a robin. On the outside of the garage, there's a gutter there.
Yeah.
They always build a nest there.
Yeah. What's weird, okay, maybe they don't, I don't think they build it in the downspout, like inside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's going to get ripped out tomorrow, most likely. That sounds like a good job. Although I think Pops is busy tomorrow or something, I think. Effort. Oh, yeah, the Tedder's done, chat. Look at that. So going back to running a baler on courseplay, I'm going to run this rake on courseplay, and I'll run the baler on the same course as the rake. Well, I shouldn't rake on courseplay. I should rake by hand, because I can do, you know, I can get it cleaner as far as like the end rows and stuff. Or what I should do is rake the end rows, bale the end rows, pick up the end rows, then rake the rest of it. But I don't want to do that right now. So skippers will be a thing, but it's fine. Oh, that did not. That's 1.5 meters. That's not right. That's not right. Obviously, that's not right. Some of the stuff, like the cheesier, I know this is the cheesy mod, Trent hates it. The width doesn't work, so you just open it.
I don't hate it, it just needs more work done to it.
Yeah, just open it and use your scroll wheel. I'd like to set this one a little small, but that's just me. There we go. That looks a lot better. Oh, it's gonna boom again.
I feel like Bert should change his name to Backseat Bert.
Backseat Bert.
For last night.
And he ordered a John Deere blanket. Something Tony would have. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. 6 foot.
Thinking about it, like raining. And like planting and all that. I saw on Facebook somebody's had planted like early beans.
Yeah.
And they're already pretty tall.
I can see that, yeah. Now you just hope you don't get a late frost, right? Smoke them. We need to go this way. Turn. Woo. We barely did. Like, barely missed that. Let's go. All right, so I've set my truck over here, too, so hopefully, you know, we can maybe, like, keep up with these sorghum combines. It's kind of amazing. You get, like, way more of a yield off sorghum than you think you do. Maybe it's just the giant headers. I don't know. You have 3 installed beans already, Bert? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know that there's any beans up here yet. I know there's corn up, but most guys around here still don't plant. They still plant beans like after corn. Most guys around here don't. They start with corn. So, yeah. That's the way it goes around here. March 7th. Wow.
Let's see.
That's so early.
This picture is saying that it was planted on March 2nd.
Second?
March 2nd.
Oh my goodness.
Copy image.
I just planted beans last Friday. Gotcha.
There you go, John.
Wow. Wild.
That was it's saying in see that town just because it's hard to say, but it's in Indiana.
Planted soybeans last year. Looking to see if he plants corn this year. Probably. Although I don't know, man. I don't know the price of corn if you even bother planting it this year.
At least around here, there's guys that will plant. With us having a Frito-Lay just plant.
Yeah.
Or transporting facility.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of guys that will grow like yellow corn and white corn for them.
Yeah. For the record, the thunder was over that way a minute ago, and now the thunder is that way. Just so everybody's aware. Because that just rumbled pretty good out there in front of the house.
Uh-huh.
Nothing like streaming through a thunderstorm, huh, chat? Oh, man. Okay, it's not that bad. This is like just a good old-fashioned thunderstorm. No severe weather, no hail, no winds over 60, just...
It was a little chirpy.
Am I counting? I didn't see that flash. I can't see out the front of my house.
I gotta zoom back out on the radar.
Well, I can, just it's via a security camera, so not like with my own eyes. Yeah.
Not Starbase, Omega was moving on me.
Gotcha. I'm gonna be more white corn than ever for Bert. Wow. Wow. Unfortunately, that's just not a thing here. I mean, I have seen a little bit, but like to sell it here is kind of a interesting one.
Well, at least around here, there's 2 facilities that will do that.
Yeah, we just don't have that.
Anderson's and BLA, but granted, the Anderson location is where I get those corn chips.
I'll say, which one do you get the corn chips from?
That's the Anderson place. Like the Frito, they don't give anything out, but that's another white corn, yellow corn only.
I gotcha. I was gonna say, is that truck gonna go? Because if not, I kind of want it to. So. Okay, bye. Have a good time.
Bye.
Okay, bye. How do we have auto drive set up for that trailer? Oh, God. Chat.
That's why we can't have nice things, John.
So this is just set up on pick up and deliver. Field 10 wait point, which is that's from the auto drive guy. And then haul into the bin. And technically it doesn't matter in this application what you're hauling, so it doesn't matter because it's just going to go when it's full. And then technically we have these set to go at 85%. Technically. Somebody said last night I'm very technical. I say technically a lot, don't I? Okay. Yep, dump at the grain bin. Yep, that's how it's set up. More John drive, less John drive. But Bert, what fun is that? I like to. If we're not chatting, what's the point? Besides, that was only like a bushel. Not even like a half a bushel. Like $5 worth. Okay, it's fine. 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 Everything's fine. Oh man. But yeah, so that's how we have that set up. So we do not have provisions on this map to run auger wagons on auto drive. I've done it before. It adds it gets complex, so I don't typically set it up. But I can. I just choose not to. So yeah. I choose not to. BGA full of slurry yet? Oh, Oklahoma, I would hope so. And there's so much in there still. It is full of slurry and manure. It's full. Awesome. We are using the unit convert mod, yep. The bushels. Bushels, you betcha. I was just about to say, I think we're done with lightning. And then I hear thunder. That's okay. It happens, Joe. It happens. It happens. My favorite way to use like auto drive and course play, and I know nobody asked, but like whatever, or auto drive anyway, is actually tractors with tippers and run the combine myself. There's just something about it. I know it's like not always the best and you end up having to babysit a bunch of tractors and stuff, but there's just something fun about it. Like when we start a map and that's how we're emptying combines and stuff, I love it. I absolutely just love it. So yeah. Might be a little bit better, yeah. We're chilling. We're chilling. It's still rumbling out there like crazy. But it's off in the distance. Like I said, none of that was actually like, I feel like none of that was super close. Like my garage door didn't rattle from it. It's fine. You know, it's not that close to the house. Or something, right? I should probably get a second truck, but maybe one will do. Don't we have 4 trucks, chat? They're rolling thunder. It's thunder rolls. You know, it's not about a thunderstorm, by the way. It is kind of rolly, yeah. It just kind of keeps going, yeah. You betcha. All right. And chat, since we started streaming, this is like the 4th residential structure fire they've toned out in my county. And I don't think any of them have been real so far. Okay, so Baylor's done. By the way, going back to the whole Bale conversation. Now I'm going to flip him to the right track and tell him to start from the first waypoint. Now, he might have some problems with bales and stuff on this next go around. A lot of times I would pick up bales between the two, but it'll buff. Oh, here's our other truck. No, there's another truck somewhere. Oh, they didn't. No, this is our other truck. I'm dumb. Never mind. This is our 4th truck. Never mind. Yeah, I was hoping they would have fixed the deer on this map, but they definitely did not. I was hoping with the update they would have fixed all the deer. But that definitely did not get fixed because, yeah, they float a lot. So, it happens. Oh, and you're going to go... You're going to... No, I don't want you to do that because you're going to get stuck on that building in town. So, fix you up. I got you, truck and trailer. All right. Yeah, I'm out. Probably don't know how to fix this, so I just leave it, I would assume. Well, that looks like a problem. Put you in timeout, something. You need to lime that field, chat. Hooray. That's not a... That's a course play in auto drive right there. Lime, you betcha. Party. I should gap the combines out more so that they're not both trying to turn around on those point rows at the same time. Is what I should do. Maybe I'll let the back one get full. I'm strong. Yes, strong man. I lift lots of bales. Put them into, you know, feed the cows. That's why farmers so strong. I don't have a mod to make me strong, I swear. Black smoke and flames coming from the second level of a resident. That's a problem. Especially when he doesn't use... He uses deodorant every day, thank you. Bert, you're right. It sure is. So let's actually just let the combines fill up, huh? Let's just let them do their thing. We'll go ride with the awkward rake. And yes, I know it's not raking on every pass, and that's okay. Because we had to TED it, so there you far you have to rake it, so it's a whole thing. Trent, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Oh, Bert, it's actually early. We're early for break. Look at us go, man. Chat, I will be back momentarily.